be rolling.
We
We
be
be
gabbing.
rolling. The gift of God. Yeah, we talk shit. Oh, no, excuse me. Added that. New tape.
Gabtacular.
Try not to cuss in the first 5 minutes of the episode.
It'd be hard, bro.
It do.
It's-
I've been Look, I be watching that clock. It's not the left one.
I
It's the
was
right
watching
one.
it last week.
I was watching it last week, and once we hit that 5 minutes, I was good.
I
I was holding.
He just started cursing.
Trying to get my pick in the shot, you know.
I can.
Trying to- oh yeah, now that I can grow the fro, bro.
I'm trying to get the Uggs in the shot holder.
Yeah.
So they know I'm girly pop.
I ain't see you grow the front in a minute, bro.
Yeah, I'm
You growing it out?
Yeah, I'm growing it out.
Yeah.
Feel like I
I
got
like
tired
it.
of just getting cut, so I'm like, let me do something different with my hair again. So I'm like, you know, I might as well just grow a fro.
Yeah.
Wanna try braids again?
Maybe if it ain't, it's itchy, bro. You know, I ain't never had like
Braids
long
are
hair
itchy.
for real to really understand the upkeep. The
This is my
You
first
know.
time having long hair too.
I say what you
It's still your first time. Like,
It's still my first time having long hair.
the upkeep, man.
Upkeep ain't that bad.
It ain't. It's just trial and error because I'm just used to putting wave grease in my hair. You know, I'm good. Then when you grow
Yeah.
a fro, you gotta actually
You
grease
gotta
your
pick
scalp.
that. Yeah.
It's hard to get down to your scalp.
Well, you don't have to unless you depending on
Well,
how you want to look.
I got
You gotta
flaky
be
hair.
able
My
to
head
get
be
that
itchy.
sometimes.
You gotta
Like the weekend when he
moisturize.
first came out.
I ain't trying to do that.
He
this
just
week.
rolled out of bed. Oh, God.
Yeah, he did the rollout.
If he wasn't a musician, that would not have worked for him.
No.
Well, it kind of would have, because that's Florida, for real.
Is he from
The
Florida?
Florida, you see the
No, he's
Florida
from
boy?
Toronto.
I know, but I'm saying the Florida boys, that's really
But it wasn't Wicks. It was just
No.
like.
They
No,
have
no,
you not Wicks ain't the only thing they do.
I mean, I know, but
They
Wicks is
got
like what they
some-
known for.
Yeah, but no, they got other stuff. It's freeforms. His was freeforms. That's what you call his.
His was just like.
You let your hair grow and however it lock up, it lock up. That's called freeform.
The Weekend was just the where my hug at nigga that got famous. That's what he was. Cause he rolled out of bed. That's why he never showed himself for real. Cause he knew he was gonna get hold. So he just was an artistic nigga that could sing. And then when he got famous enough, he showed himself. He's like, oh nigga, you need to pick your hair. But he was too famous at that point to really
Yeah.
care.
And it was locked up by that time.
Yeah.
Nobody was
that
looking
was
like
real
that.
freeforms. He had
Yeah.
true freeforms for sure.
If you would have tried to separate that, ooh,
That-
that's why he just cut it.
Yeah, that's down there what Jay-Z got. The freeforms. Just allow your hair to lock up how it lock up.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's wicked work, bro.
I mean,
It truly is, in my opinion.
Yeah. Allow
That-
your hair
but-
to be.
All right.
Yeah.
real started. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Struggleaholics Podcast, episode 191. This thing. We are your hosts, Clay Tizzle,
J Smooth.
Alicia.
Mondo.
and this is the re-recording of episode 191 because we recorded last
It's a
week.
double back.
We recorded last week. For some reason, the footage and the audio does not pop up on the hard drive.
What?
Yeah, like it says it's on there, and then you go to try to find it, and you cannot find it. So last week we recorded a full episode last week just for it to not get uploaded. So this is a re-recording.
We did that before.
It'd be like that
It ain't our
sometimes.
first radio.
Yeah,
with
that
that.
This is technically probably episode 210,
Yeah.
we done had a lot.
maybe even more.
Yeah,
The
we
Lost
done had that happen
Archives.
a couple times.
We
And
counted
the-
every
and them lost
episode.
episodes be fire.
I know.
I'm sorry, y'all, that y'all don't get to see some of them lost episodes. I think a couple of them was probably our best episodes.
I
'Cause
wanna
that
say,
one we lost.
we
that-
probably-
that one we
That's
lost
true.
that one day in the basement.
Since we
Good ass episode.
Since we started recording, I want to
Look,
say
it
this
was
is
like 10 of those.
it's probably episode 220, 225.
To be real, yeah.
Yeah, that got lost,
True.
trial and errors.
Yeah,
But
that's
we
the
made it,
struggle
y'all.
workaholics.
Once again, we coming from the For Bright Creations in-house studios.
Yes, sir. Shout out.
Shout out.
Once again, if y'all are in the Metro Detroit area and y'all need a studio to shoot at, hit us up. We got the connect. But it's been a lot that happened in this last week since, like, I feel like last week when we recorded, it felt like kind of like slow. Nothing really happened. And
We
then
made
since
something out of
last week,
nothing.
now it's like
Yeah.
everything. So
Yeah. Oh, it was
I
a busy
think-
week.
I think we should probably start with the Lions locking up the #1 seed.
Yes, sir. boys do that. Hey, the boys did that. They made us so proud out there.
I don't want to get
They
emotional.
made us so proud.
I'm
man.
shocked that
I'm not.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. One at the record we got.
I'm not.
I'm not.
I am because of the
I'm
injuries.
okay, not.
I am because of the injuries.
Okay.
The injury, I definitely like. After losing so much, it's like, all right, bro. Like, at some point, like I didn't want us to lose, but I'm like, at some point, we might lose. Like, we might fall down, and we just didn't. I'm just like, this is why I'm not a head coach, because my belief after losing certain players,
He's like, just go out there and
Not
We
win.
got
got the
faith.
same whole Lions, man.
I
You
didn't
keep
think we
telling
were.
This
people
is what I'm
that.
telling
Not
people.
them same people.
This
Let me
is
say
the
that.
new
I didn't-
Lions.
I didn't think we were gonna lose to the point we would be out the playoffs or anything, but I didn't think we would go 15-2.
I did.
I thought we might go another 12-5 season.
I was going 13-4.
Yeah,
Had
I
17
think that was
now.
the guess somewhere. Bruh.
I keep
15?
telling y'all my predictions every year.
Sounds
man.
like that
I'm
was
damn near
crazy.
How the Lions be looking, man. I'm damn near.
Dude.
That win was satisfying, but it was like a double-edged sword because it's no way we finna keep what is it, our defensive coordinator
Aaron Glenn.
Aaron Glenn. There's no way we finna keep him.
He's doing interviews already.
He just turned down the Patriots head coaching
That's
Job.
Patriots.
I
Nobody
know.
wants to go over there after what that.
Yeah, what they
Everybody-
did to
literally
Jerome Arrow
everyone's, like,
after 1
everybody.
year.
Nobody trying to go.
They
over
got
there.
them niggas up. They got that
Bro.
nigga up out of
It's,
there.
the shoes to fill over. It's too big of a shoe to fill over there.
No, it ain't. It's a black man in Boston coaching the team. Get that nigga up out of here, bro. After Ime Doka, it ain't happening again.
Get out of
Honestly.
here.
I mean, Joe Mazzulla is the blackest we probably gonna get,
Yeah.
but black dude in Boston coaching, get him up out of here. Cause not like, and you didn't make sure we locked up the #1 pick. You go, and like basically like 2 days after they fired him, they already announced on their Twitter they already interviewed 2 black coaches. Like, we know what y'all doing. Y'all doing the Rooney Rule. Y'all just letting y'all know y'all letting us know that you about to get
Doing
Mike
the
Vrabel.
Rooney
Y'all trying to meet
You
that
got
quota,
to.
bro.
You got to meet your quota.
They about to get Mike Vrabel. But the last game against the Vikings, I did not expect us to whoop their ass like we did.
What was my prediction last week? Oh, we didn't
What was-
even. I said 42-10.
I said
That's
40.
pretty
I said
damn close.
42-6. I said 30. I said 31 to like 17. Then I
we
said
got
or
the
42-6.
I'm
I
pissed because I
said 31-24.
You
I ain't think they was gonna beat them like that.
I was
I called the
on that
Lions
camp.
final score.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
Y'all
it was
was
gonna be. I
shocked at
thought
my
it was
pick
gonna be
last
close, like a tight net game.
Yeah.
Who's Siri? Nobody asked you.
Hell, girl.
But I definitely thought that it was going to be a much closer game. I was pleasantly surprised. Aaron Glenn for sure is going to be a coach next year. We might still have Ben Johnson. I don't think Ben Johnson is leaving. Unless we win the Super Bowl, I don't think he's leaving. I think Glenn is gone for sure.
I don't think he's gone either. If we don't win the Super Bowl, if we don't win the Super Bowl, I don't think he's gone.
I think
If we win the Super Bowl, I don't even want to. We're not going to put that negativity in there. What's our next topic? What else we talking about? I don't even want to
playoff
put that in
prediction.
there.
Who do y'all think we playing in the Super Bowl? Because I know we all got the Lions going to the Super Bowl. So who do y'all think we playing in the Super Bowl?
And who was going to be our hardest stepping stone to the Super Bowl also?
The Eagles are gonna be a hard.
So you think it's going to be us and the Eagles in the NFC
That would be.
Championship?
Yeah.
Who
Unfortunately.
do the Eagles play though?
They play the Vikings.
Yeah.
No,
No, they
No,
play
the Vikings and the
Mm-mm.
Rams play each other. Tampa Bay and Washington play each other.
Who the
Then you
Eagles
got
play?
Eagles, and I don't even know who they play.
I don't know. Either.
Washington?
They play
no.
the Commanders, right?
No.
No, Tampa Bay. I mean, the Commanders
Oh
and
no,
Tampa
the
Bay play
Bucks
each other.
play the Commanders. Who play the Eagles? The Bills?
Nah,
that's
the Bills
AFC.
AFC.
No, that's AFC.
Who's the other team?
I'm finna check now for us.
I can't even
But
But
Green Bay.
Oh, they're
yeah.
cooked.
Forgettables.
They're cooked. That's why we didn't.
Forgettables.
Also,
How were they even in the
since we're talking
playoffs?
about football, have y'all seen the Vikings fans on Twitter going crazy? One lady said like the Detroit fan base they're so trashy and everything. They like me and a group of my 13 girlfriends we went there. We were getting touched, harassed. People were yelling at us. And somebody said one of my friends is pregnant. She got pushed down the stairs by the Lions.
Oh my!
I'm just like, bro.
That's why you should have stayed your ass in Minnesota.
I was about to say, go home,
Don't be
Pookie.
coming around.
Go home.
Like people are just like coming up with fake stories just because they mad. Like, bro, y'all mad because y'all can't beat up on the Lions anymore. That's what it was. We were the team that everybody when they played us, they looked at us as a bye week. especially in our own division.
Yeah.
Now that y'all mad because y'all got humbled. Y'all didn't just lose a game. Y'all got humbled. And y'all were talking cash shit all like leading up to that game. The fans and the Vikings players were talking crazy just for y'all to get humbled, and then y'all want to sit here and call the fans trashy.
Frauds.
And like
Frauds.
y'all not real. The Vikings do this every year. The Vikings do this. They have a good enough season to get into the playoffs, and the Vikings fans be talking crazy like this is our year just for y'all to lose in the first week of the playoffs. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Y'all not real. Y'all need a better quarterback. Y'all got Sam Darnold. Like,
You think they're gonna lose to the Rams?
yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they're getting cooked.
The Rams are on
They're
fire
done.
right now.
That's the thing. Matt Stafford can pick that defense apart,
Yeah.
and he's going to.
It might be
And-
crazy if we have to go against Matt Stafford again on our road. 2 times
Dog.
happening. 3 times because we've already seen you earlier this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one that's the team that scares me the most in NFC to play. The Eagles don't really scare me. I think
Really?
the Rams
Saquon
do.
Barkley scares me. That's who scares me.
Yeah,
really scare
that's
me.
true. Their defense is pretty good.
Saquon Barkley scares the
Their
fuck out of
defense
me.
is
yeah.
a little. Their
They don't-
defense
they don't
is
really
pretty
scare me.
good. Compared to some of
Eagles-
the other
We
defenses
can
that we
score on
played,
the Eagles.
Yeah.
we
Eagle-
can, but you know.
Eagles
what
are
I'm saying.
very
We would score against anybody.
diva-esque to where like if a player isn't getting the ball enough, then
That's actually true.
we can go score for score with the Eagles, but I think we could score more than they could score. I'm not really worried about the Eagles. I'm more worried about the Rams because I feel like we beat them in the playoffs last year. We beat them at the beginning of this season. They're going to want their get back. Bad.
Especially Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
They're going to, and in our home, they're going to want it bad.
Nah, I don't care. We want to win a Super Bowl.
I want
we
the-
want
I
it
want the
more.
Bucks.
we
I
want
the
all the
Bucks.
smoke for
We
sure. We're
want
just
it
talking
more.
about what you got to be cautious when you going into the fight. You got to
But-
know what's going on.
I think the Lions are going to end up playing the Chiefs.
Bro, that would piss me off. I do not want them to play
I
the
actually
Chiefs.
think
I don't want to see the Chiefs in the Super Bowl at all, in any context.
I think it's going to be us and the Bills.
That's what I think.
That would be crazy.
That's what
I
I
think it's
think.
going to be a
think so.
rematch.
I think the Bills are. Josh Allen reminds me of Phillip Rivers. Play style wise, or Ben Roethlisberger. He reminds
Better
me of both of
comp,
them.
but still, no.
No, I think he's a better thrower of the ball than them. I think Ben and I think not Ben more so, but Phillip Rivers is better. He's more accurate, but I think Josh is better. I think what I mean by that is that you're a really good player. You be on a really good team. You make the playoffs, but when you get in there,
I don't
You
know.
lose.
I don't know because he came to our home and he could.
That's not the playoffs, though.
I know, but I'm saying like other teams.
That's
Like,
not the
look at how
playoffs,
the
but
Vikings
also-
fell off.
also that was
You know what
us
I'm
at
saying?
our most injured. We didn't, and we
Yeah.
had. That's when we had Quan Alexander and players we just got off the practice squad, and he just kept attacking the middle linebackers.
Yeah, that's true.
Great. That was a great offensive coordinator. That was a great game.
I think,
Like I said, they orchestrated that game perfect.
yeah,
Offensively.
I think Chiefs are going to take them out. Matter of fact, I don't even think the Bills are going to make it to play the Chiefs. I think, to be honest, the Ravens going to knock them out, and it's going to be Ravens versus Chiefs.
I want the Ravens so bad.
I don't. That's the AFC team that scared me the most.
I do. If we have to lose to
Who
them,
won
I'll
the
be all
AFC
right.
North? The Ravens won?
Nah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go against the Ravens.
I don't want
I
to.
love
With
the
Derrick
Ravens.
Henry and Lamar Jackson,
If they
Ja-
beat us, I'd be all
Jalen
right.
Hurts running the ball don't really scare me because mostly it's tush push.
True.
Or it's like very for a few yards. Where
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, like when he run, like he gonna break it for a good 60 yards. Like
Yeah, but that's the thing with Jalen Hurts. He can do that too.
He can, but
choose
he
not
He
to.
doesn't as often. Like he
He try
almost
not
never
to.
does.
ever since
He
he
can't
got
try to touch
injured,
Yeah.
he ain't really been doing it as much.
Yeah.
Where Lamar is like, Lamar is scared. The Ravens is the team that scares me the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Especially
fair.
their defense that picked up too.
Yeah.
That's
Lamar's
this-
on fire. He
These
might.
playoffs finna be crazy.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
it's gonna be
set.
Chiefs versus Lions again.
I don't. I really hope not.
I think the Chiefs are going because they really want to go. They want to get that three-peat first team history, get three-peat. So
Yeah.
they about to be balling out. And the Chiefs, for some like every year, they look like they're getting worse and worse, and they just happen to find a way to fucking win.
Yeah.
I think that's how it's gonna be, and I think that's what's gonna make our Super Bowl against them the greatest because we both teams just keep finding ways to win.
Cause we
And hell, Jared Goff and Patrick Mahomes had a shootout before where the game ended 51-50.
Mhm. That was crazy, bro. Hey, you know who won that?
Jared Goff.
I'm just glad we're not in the AFC. Cause that's
Play styles are different though.
I
That's
know,
why.
but it's still crazy. The AFC is they playoff setup crazy.
That is
mean,
true.
yeah,
That is
Because
true.
other than the Chiefs, Bills, and Ravens, other than that, everybody else is kind of like you got the Texans, who's been like on the downward.
Yeah,
You know,
like
Steelers, they on the downward. You got Chargers, Broncos. Like Broncos, honestly, surprising how
Yeah,
fast they
that's
got
actually
good.
true.
But also, you got a rookie quarterback who's more prone to make mistakes than not.
Yeah.
But Denver's defense is.
still a 4,000-yard quarterback though.
Yeah. But the playoff, you seen what happened? Everybody thought Sam Darnold was gonna cook us, and then when the pressure rose, when the pressure rose,
Yeah.
you seen what happened.
But that 3-headed monster over there in that AFC, that's shit.
But it's a reason
I'm
we
glad
15-2.
Yeah.
It's a reason we 15.
Oh no, it's definitely a reason we 15-2.
It's a reason we went 8-0 on the road.
Dan Campbell came out there each week. He makes sure them boys ready, man.
That's true.
But all right, what's the next topic? Well, since we were talking about the Lions, after we secured the win, we could talk about the number one song that's in the country right now.
I might swerve in that corner. Whoa. Come on, man.
Tweaker by Gelo Ball. I remember
Show me
everybody
some
clowning Gelo for so long because Lonzo in the league, Melo in the league. Like,
Mhm.
this nigga just ain't doing shit with himself. Like, he's living off the hype of him. He keep trying to get in the league. Like, next thing you know, he done went and played a little snippet of a track that the internet was like, yo, you need to drop that thing. He dropped it. And yes, I'm using old school.
Internet.
Yes,
I'm
I'm
not saying drop that thing.
Yes,
They
we
were not
are.
saying drop that
Internet
thing.
on
bro.
fire.
Yes, we are.
He got the number one song in the
Listen,
country right now.
we
man.
said
Nobody
drop that
said
thing because
that.
he dropped an old school track. He dropped an early 2000 track. Drop that thing as an early 2000.
No one ever said drop that thing.
Yes, they did. Alicia, when were you born?
Not in that context. 94.
Oh, he talking about the.
I know what he
No,
talking
not
about.
she not talking about.
I know what
that.
they talk
Yeah.
about. But yes, they have. Niggas are wearing beepers. They got the t-shirt on under the jersey worn backwards, and they got on the old school like 2004 what's that All-Star jerseys.
They got the Crown Vics out here banging again.
Yes,
Caprice is out here going
they
through
got spinner rims, long ass chains.
In that corner, whoa.
Wow.
Show me some more.
It's coming back.
So, are y'all ready to put LeVar Ball in the top 5 dads of all time?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
You got two sons in the NBA, and a son that dropped the number one track. That he dropped one track and already is performing at Rolling Loud.
Is he really?
He got booked for performing at Rolling Loud.
He don't even know. Did they?
And I
Did
bet
They got a
listen
whole
to
album?
Anything else?
he
don't need
released
no
it.
whole
He didn't have like a
album.
little snippet.
Wait.
little
when
mix.
Rolling Loud come
Is
out
it just a
first?
cameo?
It's in the summer, I think, or spring. No, he got a set.
Oh yeah, he's smooth.
He got a set. It's early
No,
in the day, but he got a set.
He got snippets.
All right.
He got the snippet of the new stuff in the drop too, though.
Oh, okay. So
Oh, yeah.
And he
it's
might
just one
premiere some
song.
stuff there too.
That's
He
true.
gonna-
He might just.
No, he gonna drop an EP before.
Yeah.
So people
Oh,
can,
okay.
so they can
That's a
sing
good idea
along.
then.
So
What
who
y'all
we-
mean?
He top 5 there. I got Joseph, Jesus stepdaddy. Got LeBron James. That's what Joseph is. Joseph is Jesus stepdaddy. Joseph up there.
I just was
Number one
not
stepdaddy of all time. Can't deny it.
Joseph.
LeBron James.
definitely
Come on. Because is
I messed you up with that, didn't I?
I was.
are women right when it comes to, like, you know, when they have kids, they trying to find a dude to help raise these kids, because technically
Gotta find your Joseph, man.
The OG did it.
OG.
Yeah.
I don't think she didn't find him.
They was already together.
There was already a thing.
Yeah,
He didn't really have no
and
choice.
she went out had a night.
He had a choice.
Mm,
He was a great man. He did. At least you talking about back in a time to where it was okay to get your woman up out of here. Especially if they wanted to. We're not gonna go get into the biblical stuff on here for y'all, but
he could have rolled.
he could have got her up out of
He
here.
could have
and they
rolled 2 miles away and never seen her.
and never
But
seen
were
her.
they getting it on though? Joseph and Mary?
No, 'cause she was a virgin.
She was a virgin, right? So like
Not until
he knew
marriage.
that
Tell
she
her.
was telling the truth.
I heard, I don't know if it's true, I have not looked it up, but
Technically.
apparently back then, like the term virgin wasn't used for like not having sex. It was used more so for a person who was not wedded but end up having to, like, you're a virgin, you're not married. That's what I heard that before. I don't know how true
never
this.
heard that one
I
before.
haven't looked. That's why she was called the Virgin Mary. That's why people like the story of how she get pregnant if she never had sex if she's a virgin, because virgin wasn't technically the term it is now wasn't what it was back then. From what I was told, I haven't looked it up and done any research, but I'm like that makes more sense if that's the case.
They trying to find a loophole.
Nah,
Did you use a loophole?
cause back then, them crimes back then.
So she went and got
them real crimes.
Nah, like
Having
you
sex
got
before
hung
you
for
married and
that.
stuff?
she went
You
and
got lashings for that.
she went and had a little night of fun, came back and told her like
Night of fun is crazy.
God did it.
Shout out to Joseph.
But
out here.
anyway,
Joseph, LeBron James,
LeBron, Russell.
I mean,
They're the same. I had to say that for
he
quiet.
he the one that stepped up though.
he just following behind Joseph.
That's what I'm saying. Joseph is a role model.
We not finna keep putting LeBron James, and after LeBron James, y'all gonna keep saying Russell Wilson. We not finna keep doing this conversation, man.
Dangerous.
Y'all about to keep doing this. No, we not.
I ain't in there, bro.
I have not been able to laugh with no pain in so long. Mine knows a look.
Cause I see where y'all was going with this, and I ain't liking it, man. I ain't liking it.
I mean,
Future.
how can you
We
already
Nah,
throw Russell
No,
Wilson, we
get
throw
out.
Future number 5.
No,
Get out.
great
Then
dad.
LeBron.
Oh, what?
Bill Cosby. I'm sorry.
You talk about the character. I got you. He talking about
So,
Bill the
wait.
character.
You could be a great daddy and
So
be
you
out here
said
doing stuff too.
Joseph?
Just because you're a great daddy don't mean you ain't got no dirt on you.
Joseph, LeBron James. That's crazy.
Bill Cosby. I'm
say-
for real with Bill Cosby. He raised
Bill
a lot of
Cosby
kids.
over Russell.
Yes. How many kids has he raised outside of his own? Bill Cosby was a stepdaddy to a lot of kids. That wasn't his own. He raised a lot of black kids.
The character that Bill Cosby played and he also helped fund a lot of students through college.
I was finna say, stop just putting the character. The man, he did some messed up stuff, some real dirty stuff out here. But you can't discount the other stuff too.
Yeah.
Can't discount
Bill
the other
Cosby
stuff.
That
man.
don't make him my top 5 dad though.
All right, Bill Cosby the
It
man.
can make you a top 5
I would've
dad.
put him
Bill
in the top
Cosby the
5.
man, Bill Cosby the dad, two different.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can be a great dad to your kids and be a horrible person out here in the world. That is two different things. That's two different things.
I don't know if I'll put
He's
him
not
in
gonna
top
be in
five.
my top 5.
He's my top 5.
Who in your top 5?
And LeVar Ball my 5th.
I like LeVar Ball in there. He's in there for sure. LeBron, Russell Wilson is in there.
He's not in my top 5. I just said it just to piss y'all off.
No,
Just to
no,
piss
he's
him
in there
off.
for real, for me.
Why though?
We don't see nothing he do for these kids. We just see what he
We ain't see what Joseph did.
Exactly.
We did see what Joseph
read
did.
about it.
What? How? When?
In the Bible. They talk about Joseph in the
We
Bible.
read about it.
Yeah.
You
They,
read
they
about
talked
it.
about. We don't know.
He the most-
When those people wasn't around, what was Joseph doing?
Chilling, thugging, kicking.
Chilling.
You know the social scrutiny that Russell Wilson has to go through on a regular basis for just being
You
himself?
know time out. Joseph, back in the day, you know the scrutiny he had to go
When did
through?
I say he didn't though? When did I say he didn't? That's
that's
why
the
he's
next
in.
level.
That's why they're both in the
That's
top
the next
5.
level.
That's why they're both in the top 5.
LeBron James, the scrutiny he go through daily.
His whole life, every day.
Go ahead, do your list, Josh.
I can't think of no
I can't think of
more.
any
LeVar
right
Ball,
now.
Joseph, because you brought him up, that was good. LeBron James, John Q. I don't know if y'all seen John Q. It's based on a true story.
Oh, are we doing fictionals? Cause
John Q is based on a true story though.
It is.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I don't know who that is.
I didn't
You
know.
never seen
I
that
might
John
have
Q
knew that,
movie?
but I ain't seen it in
His,
second. John Q.
You
Fire.
ever seen John Q?
To give the synopsis, John Q played by Denzel Washington. His son had an enlarged heart, and his son was gonna die. His son was like 7, I think.
Yeah.
So he got his son on the heart transplant list. They basically was denying him to get it, and his son was gonna die by the time he was able to do it. So he went and robbed a bank, but he didn't really rob it. He held people hostage, not like with a not loaded gun, but he didn't tell them until the police came and they were trying to make demands with him, and he was like, "Put my son on that list, get him a heart transplant. I'll give up myself willingly." They got him on the list, got his son a heart transplant, and he went to jail for life.
Yeah. When I tell you
on
the ultimate version of standing on business for your son or your family, ultimate version of standing on business.
Yeah.
Ultimate.
That's
He got his son on. He got his son to live.
Had the
He was
hospital
actually in the movie. I don't know how true it is. He was going to kill himself to give his heart to his son, so his son could live.
Yep.
But
that's how serious he was.
They end up stopping him because they're like, "Yo, our son, he's going to be okay." Like they got him a heart. They got him a heart.
Oh, he fooling.
But he was about to kill himself so his son could have a heart.
Shit. Hey, when you're a parent, you understand, no? That's a hard piece.
As a parent now, like it definitely hit you way harder now. Like yeah, that's wild.
Would you give your life for your own?
But yeah, so LeVar Ball, John Q, LeBron James, Joseph, not in no particular order. And God.
God. I was gonna put him up there. That's why I just put Joseph because he did the stepdad role.
God is like on a tier by himself. Like
that's what I'm saying. That's why I ain't even put him. He's the father of all fathers and all that. Talk about us mere mortals down here.
Trying to think of who else.
Pops,
well,
the pops of all pops.
Who you got, Alicia? What's your top 5 dads?
I don't even know.
I mean, we gotta use fictional people too sometimes. Then
I really like Dan Tanner for Full House.
Man.
Think about it. He had all them girls up in there. Was dealing with all that.
Yep.
He couldn't really date. His wife died.
is that why the mom wasn't around? I never watched Full House like
she
that. I've caught episodes here and there, but I never
Full
sat
House
and
was that
watched.
shit.
It was just him and all the girls.
No, didn't he have his homeboy staying there and his brother?
Eventually,
His
they
brother-
came to help him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to say his brother wife and
Eventually, I
they
thought they were
kids.
there from the beginning. At least his brother was.
No, I
or
think
his,
they came later and moved in one by one.
because
there was
can't even remember. From the
Jesse
beginning.
and what's his face?
Yeah.
I can't remember those guys.
Top
anymore.
5 fictional dads. Uncle Phil.
Cleveland.
For sure.
No, not Cleveland.
You're feeling that. Piccolo.
Piccolo is not a.
Oh,
Piccolo's
God.
an uncle. Piccolo's
He's
an
a
ultimate
dad. He's
Under the
a
Joseph,
dad.
he fall under the Joseph Act.
Exactly.
He for real.
The Joseph Act.
Coin the
He
phrase.
stepped up
He
when
fall
the
under the
dad
Joseph
need to
Act.
step up.
Stepped up. No, first of all,
He stepped up when a nigga real dad died, bro.
And he-
What do we?
And he
what,
did it again.
what other way
with-
of
with
stepping
the
up
other
is
kids.
there?
When they had kids, he started
First
helping
off,
them kids.
Piccolo played the ultimate uncle role.
Bro,
Piccolo
no, he did
was
not.
not. I hate that everybody.
He's
all
a
because
father.
That's his
no,
godfather, man. Like, come
No.
on, bro.
Goku
Father.
and Piccolo.
He's
was
literally
fighting
a god.
Goku and Piccolo were fighting Raditz, and Raditz was whooping their ass. Piccolo didn't do the shot early. Well, Goku, in the midst of the fight, Raditz ended up convincing him, play mind tricks on him.
Yeah.
Gohan
Father
helped.
We know how it goes.
Gohan helped. He got a hold of Raditz. Piccolo killed him. Blah blah. Raditz told them, "Yo, these Saiyans are coming here in a year." Piccolo seen the power that Gohan had, and he kidnapped Gohan. He didn't give Gohan an option. Gohan was passed out. He just took the nigga. Didn't tell Chi-Chi nothing. Just took this nigga and left him in the wild for fucking 6 months to fight by himself. Then he trained him. Then when Goku came back to life and came back, Piccolo died right when Goku came back. And Goku stepped up from there and been a dad.
Yep.
Like,
So-
it's not like people making it seem like
So Goku's the father that stepped up. Is what you saying?
Goku, first of all, was
Nah.
going to Raditz by himself, and Piccolo wanted to scrap the nigga because he got embarrassed from the get-go. And Piccolo's only 5 years old at this time, by the way.
Don't matter.
It's crazy you leaving.
You know who his daddy is?
Goku.
You know who his daddy is?
Goku. Piccolo is not that nigga daddy. I hate that niggas keep trying to give Piccolo the credit. Piccolo was just the ultimate uncle. He was not.
Goku was not meant to have children.
What do you mean?
He didn't have a daddy, so he wasn't meant to be a daddy.
Wait.
Goku was a
Wait a
And
damn
that's why
minute.
Piccolo came through and helped out.
He literally has a
Piccolo
father.
begrudgingly took Gohan. He kidnapped Gohan. It wasn't like
It was for his
Goku-
best interest.
Wait.
We
How
sorry
can
we
you
keep
say?
getting here, y'all? But this conversation is.
How can you
what it
say
was.
begrudgingly and kidnapped in the same sentence? I don't know. Like the words, like they got conflict with each other.
And he went
Kidnap
with
him.
him. He went
did.
with him.
He did. He
He
went with him.
willingly went with him.
No, he didn't. Gohan was passed
Did
out.
it?
I just watched it recently.
No, he didn't.
Gohan was passed out.
He was passed out. On
But
the
he
ground.
didn't try to escape afterwards.
He didn't know. He
didn't
woke
know
up
where to
like,
go.
where am I at? He
And
was
look
like,
what happened. He became powerful.
he woke up like, where am I at? Piccolo's standing there. It was like, you got to start training. I'll be back in 6 months. See ya. And flew away and left Gohan there.
Because he knew what he had to do.
He watched over Gohan from a distance, but he
What a
barely
good father
helped him.
does when you put your son out there in an activity or something, you watch from a
Especially
distance. You
in that.
allow them to figure stuff out.
He watched from a distance. He helped him that first night. And then after that, he went and trained for 3 months, then came back to see what Gohan was doing.
Yeah.
He told him to lock in. Lock in, son.
Gohan literally fought for himself.
As he should. It's the Dragon Ball Z universe. Everyone's
Gohan is
getting
4 years old.
He
at
was
this
the
time.
strongest.
Everyone's throwing hands.
Gohan is 4 years old at this time.
And he was
That's
the
what a
strongest
father
thing in the
is-
woods.
that's what a-
He was literally the strongest thing in
Literally.
the
It
woods.
wasn't like he didn't have
He
nothing.
didn't, but he didn't know he had these powers.
Bruh.
He didn't know he wasn't actively controlling these things.
That's what a good father's supposed to do. They're supposed to unlock
Raise
your hidden
you up.
potential that you
Yeah.
don't even see in yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what did Piccolo do?
I
Just
like
that. It's simple.
He didn't care if Gohan died at that point.
No.
After 3 months, then he started to train with him. Then that's when he started to care for Gohan.
He Russell Wilson.
No, he ain't.
He said, I guess I'll do it.
Russell Wilson
I guess I
didn't
have to do it.
begrudgingly take Sierra's kids. he willingly took them in.
I'm sure he wasn't ecstatic. He wanted her originally, and then he was like, "Oh, he got a
He
little bit of
willingly
kids
took them
too."
in. Because at this time, too, Piccolo and Gohan were not. I mean, Piccolo and Goku were not friends. They only teamed up because of a common enemy. They weren't friends at this point.
That's what I'm saying. Piccolo didn't have to take. He didn't have to do nothing with him. He could have just left him.
Yeah, and trained by himself.
He could have killed
He
him.
kidnapped him. Like it ain't like y'all make it seem like Chi-Chi or Goku asked him to take care of his kid.
To keep his identity. Wasn't he trying to keep him secret, Loki?
No, he needed more fighters. He needed stronger fighters, and all he had was Gohan. And then he went and told Krillin and them that, hey, y'all need to train because Vegeta and them is coming. He didn't mention nothing to them about Gohan. He literally kidnapped Gohan and made Gohan train.
So technically,
Alone, isolated.
So technically, he is his dad. Because once you kidnap a child and you start raising them under your own wing,
And nobody came looking for him.
and nobody came looking for
No,
him,
he had no parents came for
technically,
him.
technically, he the dad.
He was an orphan.
No,
without
because
he was the
Piccolo.
kidnapped
Soon
kid.
as Goku came back, Gohan
Really?
knew exactly who his dad was, and Piccolo died right before him.
But that
Right
don't
before.
mean just because you know who
It's
your
just a
real
pass-
dad is, you got kidnapped.
pass not a
Piccolo
choice.
knew to kill. Piccolo knew to get killed because he knew when Goku came back, that was his ass.
Hell no.
He died right when they came back.
Yeah, it's funny thinking about it, like in the context of the story.
Because technically, both of them
they didn't see each other again until Namek.
Yeah, which is like damn near 2 years apart. So Piccolo and
And,
Goku haven't.
and you
seen-
saw the way that Gohan looked at his real father when they reunited.
Yeah, he knew. He don't call Piccolo
I'm talking
dad.
about Piccolo.
Wait,
When Piccolo got revived and they linked up, they like, son,
nah.
how I missed you.
He did look at that man with so much joy in his eyes, man.
He looked at him like that because Krillin and Gohan both was getting their ass whooped, and Piccolo came to save the day.
When
That's
ain't they
why.
getting their ass whooped, though?
That's true. Piccolo and Gohan got their ass whooped at least into the Cell Saga for a while.
Yeah.
You know? But they did it together.
They did.
You know who won?
One
Goku.
present.
Goku.
Goku, he's never present.
He
He
wasn't-
always on his own shit.
All right. No,
He didn't even
wasn't.
understand his own son.
No,
he
he
sent him.
wasn't.
He sent him in the line of fire in the Cell games to almost get killed.
Because
Man, he didn't understand his son, bro.
he did understand.
Piccolo
his son.
did.
He did understand his
His
son.
real father.
No, Piccolo talks some sense to that nigga at that one, but in the Cell Saga, because Goku and Gohan technically trained for 1 year in the hyperbolic time. I don't know why the hell we on this topic for so damn long.
Listen,
But-
every time we talk about
Because
fathers,
we're
I promise you,
gonna-
every time we talk about
Piccolo
fathers,
comes
we end
up
up
'cause
here.
I'm not taking
I
the
promise you
slander.
every time.
Anyway.
That's why I'm letting it rock.
But
He's a dad.
Goku and Gohan trained in the hyperbolic time chamber technically for a year in the chamber. Goku seen the hidden power, the Super Saiyan 2 that's behind there.
Yes.
He like, you have the power to be that. I can't get there. So when they went to go fight Cell, that's why he was like, yo, Cell, you, like Gohan, you have the power to beat him. That's why
Yeah.
he was just sitting there chilling, waiting, and everybody looked at like, nigga, what are you doing? Your son is getting his ass whooped. But Goku knew the power was there. It took until Android 16 died in order for that nigga to finally snap.
Yeah.
Nobody else seen that power.
Because he thought, he was like, y'all fighting at slow speeds, Dad. I thought y'all wasn't fighting at full power. Go get in there, son. Let's see what you got. We was fighting at full power. Shit. What you talking about, nigga?
We're giving it our all.
Go,
I was in this bitch when he tried.
Gohan always fought holding back. That's why.
Yeah.
But
Now, that fight.
Well, he was
yeah,
holding back against Frieza.
who was?
Gohan, he wasn't
He
holding
tried.
back.
But at that point, Super Saiyan wasn't a thing. At that point, creator wise,
for him.
it wasn't a creator wise. Like he didn't have that far for everybody to be hit Super Saiyan. Like the Super Saiyan was like a rare form technically that was gonna be for Goku. Then it became a multi.
And since we on the topics of dad, who all was Joey Taylor's dad at FS1?
Get out.
It
Who all was she calling daddy?
apparently
Allegedly.
Emmanuel Acho, and I don't know the exec's name. But what's hilarious is that Acho has deleted a bunch of videos off the internet after
You're
this
guilty.
lawsuit came out.
Bro,
What's
they
fu-
started.
What's funny?
You're deleting video?
What's funny? Because it's one video that's still circulating of him, where people are saying he's outside of like Joey Taylor's house, like leaving her house, and he's like giving a motivational speech, and he keep doing this with his fingers. They like, bro, like
Sniffing that
like-
monkey.
like,
That leftover monkey be that little juices be hitting. I ain't gonna-
like he'll be talking. He's like, yeah, and another thing that and he just kept like
It was motivating him. The juices was motivating him.
somebody.
What?
Man, I'll let me say, you know, we gotta like step up.
It's
and
one,
then we
it's one
always
point
gotta
where you see his
prosper.
eyes like real quickly rolled back to his head. When he smiled.
What?
That thing probably was that little
But
funk on that
the
thing.
amount, like, it just after that lawsuit, and then you see how much he was sharing stuff about Joy Taylor or posting stuff about Joy Taylor. It just became super suspicious. Like, bro.
Can't even be a supportive man of your women coworkers, man. That's
So
crazy.
apparently she didn't file the lawsuit.
No, it's the
It's a hairdresser. She's suing FS1 and Skip Bayless.
and yeah, cause she got the and they lied on my boy Skip 1.5 for some coaching. Boy, Skip ain't out here 1.5 for no coaching.
Somebody said Skip, like if Skip offered 1.5, he could have paid Sarah J 3,000 and been howling.
Oh God, bro. But
1.5.
Skip.
Apparently, this ain't the first time that allegedly rumors about Skip Bayless harassing like some women like that. Apparently, because remember before Joy was
Is
on.
offering 1.5 million really harassing? Do we consider? I don't consider that harassment. If
I
he
mean,
offer
have you seen Skip?
1.5,
Have you seen Skip Bayless? Like
That's why he offering 1.5. See, have you seen how
But-
1.5 look?
allegedly.
I would have took the bag.
Well, you know when the lawsuit come out, you know Twitter is
Yeah,
on
I
fire.
already
I
So
would have took
I'm
the
scrolling.
million.
I'm scrolling through Twitter and somebody has said apparently because remember before Joy was on the show,
Yeah.
it was a different chick. I think her name was Jenny.
Jenny, yeah.
And Jenny just randomly stopped being on there. Apparently, Twitter rumors, Skip was trying to shoot her shot with her, but he found out that her and Shannon like not that her and Shannon was doing anything, but her and Shannon was hanging out. So Skip didn't like that, so that's why he got her kicked off the show.
Yeah.
'Cause her and Shannon was getting close, and that's probably why Skip started taking shots at Shannon too, like low key, player hating.
Nah, for
Cause
real.
ain't Shannon ain't getting no smut on his name through this whole thing for real.
Neither is Colin Cowherd. Colin Cowherd was named in this lawsuit, but when he was named in it, it was just that he was always respectful, nothing crazy, anything. So, like, but other than that, it was
And he black, ain't he?
no white dude.
Okay, white.
Everybody is like, see, that's why we respect Colin Cowherd. He just give horrible takes and he respect women. Like, so I mean, it's not funny because like Joy Taylor kind of got thrown in a lawsuit unwillingly.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even about her. It kind of just like, yeah, by the way, this was happening there too. Like Joy Taylor was sleeping with Emmanuel Acho and this exec to like move up in the company. It's like, wait, what?
Well, they had to show that, activities was going on.
Yeah,
So that's probably
outside
why.
of just her.
Yeah.
I mean, but
To make
like
it more valid.
there's a
Building
picture.
up her.
There's a picture of Joy
argument.
Taylor and Emmanuel Acho in her house. Like she took a picture of both of them on the couch. That boy in like
With
some
his toes
with
out.
shorts, no socks, no shoes on, comfortable, like blanket
No
on.
socks.
Like
You gotta let the toes breathe. I'm
You
a
know-
no sock ganger. Let them toes
you,
breathe.
you know y'all. Like I'm this
No,
Like,
comfortable. in
yeah,
your
no,
house.
y'all been doing something.
You stay tonight,
If
brother.
you ain't got socks on, y'all were fucking.
I come everywhere with no socks.
If you wearing sandals, one thing, but nah, that boy.
Flip flop,
And
no
You're
no
socks.
bucket.
you are
Flip
comfortable.
flop, no socks.
He wishing her happy birthday, like making videos, singing her happy birthday at the, like at work and all that. Like he,
Oh no, y'all fucking.
And this why women shouldn't be allowed in the
he
workplace.
was.
Whoa, 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 now, brother. Wait a minute.
Get us cancel every
Wait a
week,
minute.
bro.
Because Joey Taylor, even though everything they say was consensual, she in
Is
the
she a victim?
lawsuit.
Is she a victim in this?
No, but listen, in the lawsuit they say it was that she was consensual. That she said if anything comes up for real, she's going to just say they forced herself on him.
Yeah,
She told the one girl this.
allegedly.
Allegedly, all this is
she's-
all this is literally in a lawsuit
Yeah,
though. So all
it's
this
in
is
the
alleged.
lawsuit.
But she's not a part of the lawsuit, really? She didn't make the lawsuit?
No, it's made by a different woman, but Joy Taylor.
It just showing
She
the
just
work
referenced
environment.
them?
Yeah, it's showing.
It's showing the work environment, like he was saying, basically to help corroborate her story
She
and
could
just
just,
give the real background.
I mean, not lie, but if she could just say it didn't happen.
But
unless you have cut proof. It's
So
what he said, she
what
said.
the lawsuit actually say is like, she came over to hang out with Joy Taylor, and Emmanuel Acho was there at one point.
Oh,
but
okay.
then she came over another time, and the exec was there. So she knew that like Joy was hooking up with both of them at the same time. So she said she was talking to Joy about like, yo, you should stop hooking up with him if you're gonna do this with Acho, because if he find out, he gonna get pissed. You could lose your job and everything. Joy Taylor was like, well, no, like, cause once I'm doing this with him and I get to a point of power, he won't be able to do anything. She's like, but if he ever tried to do anything, I'm gonna just say like, he forced himself on me. Like this wasn't consensual, blah blah blah. He forced me to do these things. Allegedly, that's in the lawsuit. She said that Joy Taylor said these things.
Niggas is stupid. Stop
So-
sleeping with your coworkers.
I mean, like
Stop sleeping with your
the way
coworkers.
the way Acho was like looking, like that boy was
it's-
happy. I ain't seen that boy cheesing. Every picture with Joy Taylor in video, that boy is cheesing.
He's in love.
she got that. Yeah, Joey Taylor look nice too though. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna give it to him. He look good.
Little cold piece.
You look good.
Yeah.
We all like,
Especially for them old
Why
niggas
it
up
was
there.
so
we all
low?
nodding
Field
like,
day.
yeah.
Where was
She
this
was
so
having
low
a
when you
little
said
field
that?
day
Clay?
up there.
She look nice.
She a little cold.
She
The
fit it.
funny thing, somebody has said, like y'all think Joy Taylor, this lawsuit at FS1, like just wait till Molly Karam come out with her lawsuit all about ESPN, all these comments they can say about her.
And I wonder this too, though. I wonder if the lawsuit came out probably if it was a payday, because FS1 going out of business.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they
and it's
struggling.
crazy
Because
the lawsuit-
Undisputed was really the only thing that was
it
holding
was
them
holding
up.
them up. And the crazy part is, like, once it leaves, then the lawsuit comes out. It doesn't. This lawsuit doesn't happen the whole time FS1 is still running, and that's really going strong. It happens when everything is done, and you think it's just a payday just to go ahead and get me up out the game. Even not saying this stuff
Nah,
didn't happen,
I
but
think
just to
Skip-
get a quick payday to get up out the game.
I think Skip scared her that bad that she was just like, if 1.5 mil can't get me to do it, bro, I'm scared. Like,
And then they came out and said at 1.1, it wasn't 1.5. It was, I forgot the other number.
it was a high enough number to where like
1.5 for the box is crazy.
Like,
Hear
it's
me
got to
out.
be some type of contract or continuous arrangement or something. Like,
have
you can't just be dropping.
Alicia, have you seen
like, one
Skip
point-
Bayless?
No.
Look him up.
Like,
Dropping
Still.
1.5 mil in one go? It's like, it's got to be installments or something.
It probably would be in installments.
I mean, some women are giving it up
You
for
can't
fofofo, so.
I mean, Joy apparently was giving it
Shout
up to
out
be
to
on
y'all.
Emmanuel Acho's show, so she could work her way up through the company. But do y'all think Joy?
Wait,
Taylor's a
hold
victim
up.
of
Wait
this?
a minute.
Do
Y'all
y'all,
know I gotta say.
no.
do y'all think Joy Taylor's a victim
He's
of
not
this?
that bad looking.
I feel like,
You
she
ain't
like
heard
white
him talk.
guys. She like the older white
That's
men.
what I said.
That's her type. That's her type.
And he looked like he ain't going for that long. Like,
No,
Oh
Skip.
no,
Skip.
Skip work out.
No, Skip.
Skip
Every
work
day.
out.
He
oh,
healthy.
hold on, wait. I
He
ain't
one
see
of them
this
healthy-
flick. I ain't see this flick. Hold on.
Oh no, Skip. He
That don't mean nothing.
Skip get up at 3 a.m. He
That don't
he
mean,
goes swimming.
yeah,
and
he's
he
tired
runs,
by the end of the day.
He
So
runs
you pull
10
up,
miles a day.
Yeah, he's
He
tired
runs
by
10
the
miles
end
a
of
day.
the
That boy
day.
got stamina.
I know back when I was working out and
Is he
running
short
10
or is
miles
he
a day,
tall?
It helps your stamina for sure. It definitely helps your stamina.
But y'all say y'all don't think Joy Taylor's a victim in this. Why not?
I feel like the men are, but go ahead.
Why don't you?
Go ahead.
Why do you feel like the men are, but not? Why don't you feel like Joy is?
This nigga.
Or why do y'all
From
feel
the
like Joy?
description, I feel like she was the predator.
If it's true,
Listen, Josh, a beautiful woman coming into an environment where she knows she's leveraging her beauty to the most she can to men who know if they weren't in a position of power, they wouldn't have access to her. So she's using her beauty, throwing herself onto these men just to up her position. I feel like they are
Yeah.
victims.
that happens in pretty much every workplace. damn
Feel
near.
like they victims, Josh.
I can't call them victims.
But also, it's consensual. It's consensual between the man and the woman, regardless if you know, like, I have this power and this is the reason why you're doing it, but it's still consensual. And this lawsuit technically had nothing to do with her or them.
Yeah.
They were just getting thrown in. So and because of the prominence of her name and Acho, it's bringing, like, people don't even, I didn't know for the longest time that, I thought this was Joy Taylor's lawsuit. I didn't know that it wasn't
I thought
hers.
it was too at times.
But
I knew it was.
because her name was so powerful, that's why, like, I think she's a victim in that sense. Her business got exposed when this lawsuit technically has nothing to do with her.
They use the name.
You describing you describing the work environment and everything cool, but you throw my name in it, now everybody's looking at me crazy, and now this affecting me. Because when FS1 goes down, or if it goes down,
it's already down because the show, everything.
But
is
I
over.
mean, like, if they just stop all the sports shows,
yeah.
wherever she go, this is now attached to her. She's a victim in a sense. It was consensual between her and these other men, if it's true.
Yeah.
And you, like, now.
Well, wait a
Right?
minute. Wait a minute
It
now.
can be consensual and still you can be a predator and prey scenario.
How
You could also turn it down.
How you could look at this though?
They're weak men. These are men who are weak. That's why she's a predator.
That don't
prey
mean
on
anything.
the weak.
That don't mean you can't.
But they
turn
got
it
the
down.
power, so they see themselves as the.
They got the power, but they don't.
That don't mean you can't turn it down.
That's
you
how
can turn it
powerful
down.
Coochie is, Josh. You can
It's
have
like
the power as a
you
man and still not have the fucking power, Josh. That's how powerful Coochie is. That's
just-
how fucking powerful it is.
It's just different types of power. Like I got the power to change your life. You got the power to change my life, just in a different way. Like we changing each other's lives here.
It's a life-changing experience.
It's a mutual beneficial interaction.
And
So, like, look-
but as a man, you know the repercussions that could come from this decision. You still chose to make that decision.
Because the weakness of the man. That's why they are the victim.
I'm not calling
because
them
they're
that at all.
weak.
That's not her fault. That's not her fault. She sees
It's
prey
never
and-
the predator's fault, Clay. That's what I'm saying. It's never the predator's fault. They pose to exploit the weakness.
First off, YouTube purposes, we're gonna use a different word than predator because
Oh, we can't use that word?
I don't know.
we go to steer from it.
The guidelines wise, I don't know because if you keep saying predator,
They're
people-
gonna be like, fuck.
it's never the.
We
It's
talking
never
about
the.
aliens versus predators. That's what we talk about
That's
here.
even. That's because we're talking about legal immigrants. I wish I had my soundboard. But
that was a good one. That's a fucking good
I
one.
definitely think she was a victim in the sense that her business got exposed, and like it happens at every workplace. Like, is it newsworthy? Sure, because it's pop culture. But I don't feel bad for the men because as a man, like we know, like plus it's Joy Taylor. Like, come on, like we know a lot of dudes gonna fold if she throw themselves at him. But at the same time,
Exactly, Clay.
you got in this power position because you dominate through all these men. But then here comes some little coochie, and you like, I'm about to throw all this. I'm about to risk all this.
Last time I checked, every empire and everything that ever fell came from women coochie. In history, coochie has took down the greatest men ever.
Yeah.
Coochie.
And also too, that's a you can not get the coochie and it can still take you down.
That's how powerful coochie is.
All you need is accusation, and next thing you know, you get looked at crazy. You didn't like, bro. That's why Mike Tyson, after he got out of jail and he had his fight and he won it, like, what do you want to say to the victor? He like, I wish I had actually did it. I went to jail for no reason. I wish I actually did the shit.
Bruh.
At least I would have went to jail for something. I didn't even get it, and next thing you know, like, I'm going to jail. Like, no, coochie has taken down a lot of men, or it has. If it hasn't taken him down, it definitely has left a huge stain on her. Because after Kobe passed, a lot of people were still throwing smoke on his name, like he did with what he was accused of in Denver, which apparently the woman came out and said it wasn't him, and it proved that it wasn't him.
Wow.
But people are still attaching that to his name.
Yeah.
It's all you need is accusation. Coochie is very dangerous.
Oh, dude, that's a powerful motherfucker. It go
is,
God,
That's
Jesus,
why-
coochie.
That's why you don't bring it into the workplace.
I told you, Josh. Josh coming on my side
No,
now. Josh
not in the
coming
way-
on my
not in the
side
way
now.
you're thinking.
Josh coming on my side now.
I mean,
That's fine. Let's go back to the time when women don't have to work and the men provide everything. I'm down with it.
No, that's even worse.
I'm down with it. Bring it back.
Even then, that was still messing with up a lot of men. That was still messed up. Coochie has ruined happy homes. Coochie has ruined. It has made temporary moments that feel great. Has ruined the rest of your life.
Man,
Adam and Eve.
I'm
Coochie.
convinced it cause natural disasters. You ever heard of Mother Nature? Man,
Mother
she-
Nature.
you telling me she ain't got coochie?
The ocean.
Stop playing.
She got that ocean.
Come on, like
The
talk
original
about it.
ocean.
I
Hey.
can't stand y'all, bro.
Tsunami, all that, y'all.
Like, I'm saying, bro.
That's what women name their coochie. That's
Talk
what
about Mother Nature, bro.
Coochie has torn a lot of great men down.
As it should.
That's a powerful weapon. That's the most powerful weapon. That's more stronger than money.
We are blessed.
Coochie.
It is.
Carlos Miller has said like he think that coochie should be like a medical prescription sometimes. Like it should be like a
It should.
like,
Go
like,
and get you some, young
It's an
man, and come back
antidepressant.
and let me know how you feel.
That's what he
It's an
said. That's what he
antidepressant.
said. Like we need to find a way to like medically prescribe people some coochie sometimes because like a lot of these men who don't get access to any like coochie and everything, they go out and do these crazy things.
They just crash it out.
Get them some medically prescribed coochie. They gonna be
and that is, to expand on it, that would be cool. You can file for under your insurance.
Okay, now we're
No,
getting
listen,
it.
No,
listen.
hold on.
Because this is the thing. You can get women off the street who are doing it not unwillingly. Women who are on the street doing it in unsafe environments. You actually give them an environment to do their job because their insurance company will pay for it because it'll be a actual what's the name? They can go into the clinic or whatever house like
you get tested so you clean.
You get tested and everything and. Everything is covered under insurance. Insurance cover every goddamn thing up. Might as well cover that. And it's for mental health purposes.
That's true.
And another day keeps the doctor away. So I'm just saying.
That's true.
It's good exercise for your stamina.
Yeah, cardio. So you're helping cardio. You're helping you helping physical,
Alicia look like she
mental,
thinking.
emotional,
No.
and you're helping them
Because
spiritually.
men will be defending this, but not birth control. That's crazy to me.
Wait, what? Birth control for men or birth control for
I'm
women?
just saying birth control all over. Or women's health in general.
I mean,
Well, that sound like white men.
people who feel like
no.
people who want like birth control gone and feel like women shouldn't have the choice to choose whether life come in or not. Blah blah. Those are just people who they saying those things because it don't affect their life. Once it start to affect their life, or they go out and go get some coochie they're not supposed to, and she end up having a baby. Now all of a sudden, you want her to you want to pay to get rid of it.
Yep.
Like,
But she still got control though. You got control who come inside your coochie.
That's the power you have.
Never say they don't got control. Always got control, brother.
nah, it's certain specific situations they don't got control.
Yeah. When it taken advantage of and stuff like that, physically taken advantage of. Yes, I agree with that. But 9 times out of 10, most of them is it's the
9
willingness.
times out of 10 is a rough number.
Willingness.
You know what I come to
Some women who
realize.
got kids. 9 times
You know what
out
I
of
come to
10,
realize? I feel like I
was,
said this before, but a lot of women thinks a lot of men do, or I won't even say think. A lot of women believe more men sexually harass women more than men think they actually do. But we're not women, so we don't see the sexual harassment as much. So I feel like that's the clash there that's constantly there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like we'll never see that because we're not women, so it won't happen to us as much.
Yeah,
So
that's like
and then also too, like
your
if I'm a
circle.
guy who don't do it, but you say all guys that do it, it's like, bro, I don't do that. So like, what did you tell? Or my homeboys are that. As far as we know, our homeboys don't do it because men don't walk around telling other men, yeah, I just harassed this chick. It's like,
Yeah.
the story will get told to us differently. Like to a woman, she might be like, I just got sexually harassed. like,
I gotta tell you this real quick. So there was this one guy I know. He was telling me and my brother this story about when he was in another country.
This ain't no crime, Mr. Josh.
No, it's not a crime. But bro,
Crazy story, guys.
Bro,
Listen, I had to make
Crazy
sure.
story.
no, so like his brutal honesty with the story was honestly like baffling because it wasn't like he wasn't like bluffing or like talking himself up for the story. He was being genuine. So him and his cousin, they were in this other country. They were at like this pool party or whatever, trying to talk to these 2 girls. They had got some drinks and they were like, oh, like we should go take him over to him. Da, da, da. So they take him over there, and they start talking to him, and he goes, I gave her the drink, and I was like, here, drink it. Here, drink it. And then like they talk whatever for a few minutes. Are you not gonna drink it? Like, drink it.
Yeah, that come
Like,
off kind of weird.
Like being creepy as fuck. And he's telling me this, and he didn't get it. He didn't get how that came across. Me and my brother looking at him like,
well, because I would say in his defense, if you're not
context, you got to be there for that one too.
Well, not even context, but like if your intentions is to not like, if I know I didn't put anything in this, but I want you to have a drink, I'm not trying, like, to him, he's not trying to force it on her, but he's like, oh, like, I bought this drink for you, like,
yeah,
you should at least drink it. But to a woman, it's like, why the hell you keep trying to get me to drink this drink?
Because all she had to do is say no, and he take the drink back and drink it himself.
he didn't know. Or like didn't take a sip of it.
That's kind of weird too.
So it makes it look
you
worse.
You gonna take this drink back and take a sip? I don't even know you.
If you're not finna drink my drink,
you had a random hotel.
Once again, like,
it's my drink that you got for me.
But you're not gonna drink it no more. So it's gonna go to waste. I don't believe in wasting.
He don't see that. He don't see that he's coming off as creepy, but she might see him coming off as creepy. Like,
Cause that definitely could be creep vibes for sure, especially if you being real pushy with the drinks and everything.
But I'm also saying that to say why am I drawing a blank now? Men getting compliments, or men get flirted with, because a lot of women get mad, like they get mad at they dude when they get flirted with, or whatever. Dudes get like their head get big off of it, because it don't happen to dudes that often. So when you get it, it's like, damn, I feel good. Like, I feel good. Where women, you get flirted with so much that it's like second nature. You blow it off. Like, that little bit got you excited?
No,
yes, because I don't get it.
No, y'all be getting excited about the smallest, and girls be like,
no, y'all get upset about the smallest.
They be like, I like your bracelets, and you would be geek for a week. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna make sure. Every time I know she around, I'm gonna put these bracelets.
She like my bracelets.
I can't have them covered up no more.
Yeah, you gotta have it out.
Wrist looking like that.
I'm be talking to her like this, like, what up?
Arms stuck. How you been?
Yeah, that's.
Come give me where my hug at. Arms stuck.
Yeah, you gonna make sure she see it. You gonna do everything. Like, damn, bro. So yeah, what y'all about to get into, bro? Like, but it's all context, and once you kind of understand that, it helps you like helps with triggers, I guess. Once you like try to put yourself in the other person's perspective, it helps with triggers. Because a lot of times, like, people with their triggers, they blame the other people for their triggers. But it's like, if I don't know you, I don't know what the hell is going to trigger you. And secondly, even as an adult, your triggers are not my responsibility to walk around or tiptoe around. Like, that's something you have to deal with.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to navigate the world on your own.
Yeah. Plus, also understanding the other person's perspective will probably save a lot of lives and save a lot of
That's
things.
why I always take a step back and look at everything.
Empathy.
Gotta have it.
It's hard. It's hard to have sometimes because people have you so fucked up that you think they're not worthy of it.
I have too much empathy and it pisses me off because I want people to be having me fucked up and I be wanting to get mad, but my empathy be overpowering my.
It's because you're a good person at heart. Anytime that happens, it shows it. It shows who you are. You show yourself who you naturally are in certain situations.
I hate it because it make me feel like a bitch. I swear. I be.
Why?
And sometimes it's okay to be a bitch, and that's what we fucked up as a society. Yes. Sometimes it's okay to be the bitch.
Sometimes it is.
Sometimes,
but
not all the time.
But
sometimes.
My empathy goes. It always overpowers. Like, even it don't even matter the situation. Well, obviously it does matter the situation, but a lot of the fucked up shit that's happened to me. As time, I won't even say it don't take much. It don't take long for me to be like, it is what it is, and like I ain't fucking with you, but it is what it is. I ain't about to blow this up even more. And I be pissed in my head. I be like, bro, no, fuck that, be pissed. But I'm like, I can't. I just be like, all right, I'm moving on.
Yeah, because it's not that big to you for real. It's like
it be pissing me off because sometimes I be wanting to be pissed off. I be wanting to be the nigga that holding on to a grudge for no reason for too long.
They like see a nigga just give him like the stank look. Dog, like I remember you said this one time, and I resonated with it so strong. It like cause I have like nasty road rage, but I say some shit like, "Oh, I hope you get in an accident, but nothing happened to you." and everything okay with you, and like you can walk home and everything.
Not you doubling
Like,
back.
like, but you need to learn how to drive, and this is gonna teach you the lesson you need. to move on in
Doubling back. Talking about some,
I can't
really
even
hope-
hypothetically wish bad on motherfuckers. like, ooh, I hope you crash your car, but your car and you are perfectly fine. But this just scares you enough to drive like a good fucking person. Like, ooh, like, yeah, because like if they actually do get in an accident, you know, you see TV shows or movies, but like you should drop dead. Motherfuckers actually drop dead. It's like, oh, like no, I ain't about to wish that on you, but God, like, ooh, I wish you got smacked in the face hard as fuck right now, but you, all right. Like,
I feel with you, bro.
yeah, that's how my mind works. Like, I don't wish bad on nobody. I don't hate on nobody or none of that. It's just like, ooh, you piss. And especially old people, I'm like, bro, who the fuck driving? I look like,
It's
where your
always an old
grandkids
person.
at? Why are you
And they
driving?
just be looking so straight too. I don't care. They
They-
always be shriveled up.
They
just
don't give a
driving
fuck.
straight.
I'll be like,
They do not care.
I swear, if we got a lane to go speed up, and look at them like, bro, like, who the fuck? Where are your grandkids at? Why are you driving right now? Hop in my car so I can take you where you need to go. Because, like,
My car is crazy.
Let me drop you off.
this
'cause
speed limit is 50. Why are you doing 35 on Metro Parkway? Why are you doing 35? Lady, get off the road.
Yep.
Wow.
We'll send one of your grandkids to come get the collie.
But since we are hitting the hour mark, I do want to give our prayers and thoughts out to the families in LA because of the wildfires that's going on out there.
For sure.
Some people say that the wildfire started from arson, but
And that's why I wanted to kind of touch on y'all with y'all. Do y'all believe this is a ploy to try to get rid of some of this evidence before this Diddy stuff started getting a little too crazy?
wow. Wow.
That was a curveball that I haven't even
would've
projected
never
in my
guessed
head.
I was about to say no, but I forgot who Diddy
Is
can be
associated
connected
with.
to.
And these people don't care
Wow.
because they got homes. If these homes burn up that they don't care because they got other homes they can go to.
And insurance.
They already don't. Most of them power hungry people don't really give a fuck about nobody else anyway.
Wow.
So if y'all houses happen just to burn down, then cool.
Wow.
This
Put
this one of those
Putting my
things.
tinfoil hat
Yeah,
on.
just throwing spitball. Just throwing spitball.
Tinfoil hat.
Throwing shit at
We
the
on
wall.
our
see if
Alex
it stick.
Jones shit. Alex.
That's it.
We don't want to be on that
Hold on
shit.
Hold on now,
Pump your
brother.
brakes. And we not that level.
Because the more you think, like, wow, in January, a wildfire that happened in January, one is shocking. I don't know how hot it is out there at LA at this time of year.
One
Hot
of my
as hell,
coworkers
it's still
was
hot.
there on vacation last week. He said it was like 65.
That's pretty
Kind of like all week. It's not. I mean, that's alright.
For
That's a
65,
good- that's a
but they
good day.
65 different from our 65.
That's what I'm
too, though.
saying.
And with humidity and stuff, you never know. And that's that week. We don't know what it is.
Well, also
when it start
too,
happening.
it's a dry heat more so.
Yeah.
Unless you off the coast. The coast is kind of like more humidity, but it's more
65 is hot
And
to
really
y'all?
in the wind too.
That's
I feel like
warm.
No.
I feel
The-
like
the
65 is kind of.
the wind is what make it spread.
Yeah, the wind is making space.
Yeah.
But no, 65 ain't hot, but
It's
a
warm enough.
65 here ain't a 65 in Arizona, and a 65 in
Yeah.
Arizona,
Yeah,
and a 65 in Las Vegas. It's 65 can be 65
Here, because
like
it's
they say,
humidity.
the real feel. What does it really feel like? It can say 65, but what does it feel like?
Here it's cooler because we're surrounded by water, so that breeze constantly come in where it's more cool. Where if you like in Arizona or Nevada, you're not surrounded by water. It's more of a dry.
But Cali is literally off the shore water. That's why I wonder.
They got
why
90
Cali-
mile-per-hour winds. They said too.
Yeah,
So one,
you see all
but
the
even
semis
still, like
tipped
one
over on the
person,
highway.
for example, we could be doing a bonfire, and with that wind blow,
Yeah.
the fire hit one thing and it's dry. They
Yeah.
don't get like morning
just
dew like how
spreads.
we get here. There's no
Yeah.
moisture, so your backyard catch fire. You trying to put out the wind blow, they backyard catch fire. Next, you know that shit is just spreading because it's just little ember hit something, then it just
Yep.
spreads, and then once it gets so big, the fire department can't contain it. And if the wind is constantly blowing, and we just hitting house after house after house after house,
Yeah.
next thing you know, everything
Plus
is
all the
catch
stuff
fire.
added to it.
Yeah, trash or
Yeah. It's
trees
gonna
and
amplify it even more.
everything.
Because it's literally like it would look crazy. The lady was literally riding on side of the highway, and it was semi after semi after semi after semi, literally tipped over.
Yeah, that
on
too.
that side, on the highway. So imagine that wind
You can't get out.
with all the other stuff.
You really
with
couldn't
the
get out
fire.
the city
You're
because
stuck.
like people were trapped in their cars because you get out, it's smoke everywhere. You go inhale all that smoke in, so you in your cars. Everybody's trying to get out the city, so you can't go nowhere. You literally you think rush hour traffic here is bad, and the whole city is trying to leave. It's like.
And did y'all see the guy who I think like a couple months ago or something who was warning everybody in California to evacuate? That it was gonna be like a great disaster that was gonna happen there.
That was a month ago.
It was I think it was like during the summertime. He lived in Atlanta. I got to look it back up. He lived in Atlanta. I was on my girl TikTok. That's how I was going through. Because I had to look at the wildfire because she said, you know about the wildfires? I said, no. So I was on her TikTok and I see how y'all addicted to that motherfucker because I got to going, looking up stuff. It got to going.
Yes.
But yeah, he was there. He
Time
lived
to
in
see.
Atlanta. This is his story. He lived in Atlanta, he had a dream, left his family the next morning, woke up the next morning, left his family and went to Cali, and for like a couple months straight, literally just warning them to evacuate. And the first thing that happened this year, he had left, I think, I forgot when he left. I think it was a little bit before the fires actually happened. He left, and then that's when the fires and stuff started happening. But he said God gave him a vision in his dream. But he was saying like a tsunami or something, but it was like a great disaster going to happen. He was literally walking around and telling people to evacuate.
Give
And-
credit to
and
the
they,
whole
They was
Diddy.
calling him cuckoo. Because he was saying the San Andreas. I don't really know what the San Andreas thing is. I guess it's a big flood that's what they say supposed to happen or something. That they
Oh,
call
that
it
was from
San
the movie
Andreas.
San Andreas.
Okay, so yeah, that's what they. So yeah, so but the wildfires start happening and it's going crazy. It's
Yeah, like my one coworker that was
No,
on his way there.
Yeah.
It started when he was in the air, already on his way there.
damn.
Yeah, so he was saying
Turn
when
this bitch
like
around.
when you go like on the mountainsides and stuff, you
Do a
could
little
see
curve.
you could see all like the different burn spots. You could see where the flames were still going, all the smoke and everything. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
it give more credence to what Mondo said. Like, you know, people in power who want to keep stuff quiet, kind of like, you know.
And to get all, and then I had another little because as soon as I seen it, I said, my first thing I told my girl before the Diddy stuff was, it's probably just a Native American land. All them old Native Americans, they spiritual stuff coming back to hunt Cali because these fires keep happening. And then she told me before I had left the house that some Native Americans came and said that this land is supposed to be burned. Like the flowers and stuff they got there and stuff is supposed to be burned to help bring new. So that land, I don't know how true it is, but a lot of these land they took, they really ain't know a lot about. They just took it.
They did.
A lot of this land. And that's why they say Cali they say that's hell. The port to hell. That's crazy.
That's the thing too. Is San Fran is like apparently the tech capital, but like they say San Fran is the worst city to go to. It's like the #1 city for homelessness.
Really?
I see it for sure.
Yeah. But it's apparently the tech capital. Like everybody go, if you in tech, that's where you're supposed to go.
And that could lead to the homelessness though, because you have like Hollywood, you have an industry to where we not letting a lot of people into the industry, but this is the biggest industry in this side of the world.
Everybody go to
So
LA to chase their
You want to
dream.
go there to chase your dreams, and it's gonna be a lot of failures. It's gonna be some success, but it's gonna be way more failures than there are successes.
A lot of failure, and then the cost of living there is crazy.
Crazy.
So you go there chasing your dream, think you about to start out like, you know, I got me a couple thousand saved up. That couple thousand might be your first month rent, and like that's it.
$1,500 to share a 1-bedroom. Imagine having to pay some shit like that. $1,500 to share a 1-bedroom.
And meanwhile, you trying to break off in acting or music or whatever. Like it's tough.
That's a gamble.
That's a huge gamble, and people get stuck out
That's
there.
a risk.
You ain't got no money.
Chances
But-
make champions.
That's gonna do it for this week, y'all. I feel like this was a real fun episode.
Yeah.
100%.
What's y'all encouraging words for the listeners?
Be the one that steps up.
I like that, Josh. I like that. What you got, Alicia?
Remember, your coochie could be worth up to 1.5 million or more. Don't undersell yourself.
Coochie has.
The market value just went up.
It never went down.
No, Skip just
never
raised.
did.
No, like the
It never
cost.
did.
Y'all was
No,
accepting.
the market definitely went down for a second.
For
Them
Coochie?
40 bars was getting off.
No, like
40
Skip
bars was
raised.
definitely out here getting
Skip raised the value back up.
But that
I like it.
No, $40 coochie, like that's still a thing. But if you want some prime coochie, if you want some Joy Taylor coochie,
If he started off with the 1.5,
You need a little bit more.
I respect it.
Joy Taylor done had some 40 bars in her life.
are we sure about that? We don't know. It's not in the lawsuit, so we don't know.
Yeah, it ain't in the lawsuit.
Mondo, what's your encouraging words?
What is my encouraging words for this week? Get your fat ass up and get to it.
Shit.
And my encouraging words: top 5 dads. God, obviously, he's above all. But top 5 dads: Joseph, LeBron, John Q, Russell Wilson, Goku. That's gonna do it for this week, y'all. Goku is a top 5 dad.
We vetoing 2 of them picks.
One of them is
As the
top
league owners, we vetoing 2 of them picks.
All right, y'all. Let's go this week. I'm Clay Tism.
Jay Smooth.
Alicia.
Mondo.
Signing out. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.